Today is week 23 of the Dopamine deck, where I have a gigantic deck of playing cards, and every week my daughter helps me pick one out, my puppy watches, and then I paint something happy on it. That's the deal. There are 52 cards in a deck, 52 weeks in a year. Ever since Penny started walking, she's become more and more independent. Her stroller and her little wagon are gathering dust in our garage because when we go on our evening walks, she wants to walk. So we let her. She knows by now that she needs to hold our hands when we cross the street and to look both ways, that we need to stay on the sidewalks or the grass. She spends most of the walks either sniffing flowers, waving at neighbors, blowing dandelion puffs, but the other night she was most interested in walking Milo. She just wanted to hold the leash. Milo, being incredibly patient, understood the assignment and let her. He walked really slowly, and she walked as fast as she could, which amounted to about the same speed. Dave and I were right behind her. She kept walking and kept looking back, making sure we were still there, but sure of herself and sure of where she was going. When Milo was a puppy, I was doing a show in Philadelphia, and I barely knew my surroundings. I barely remembered where my new apartment was, and I had to use maps on my phone to find my way home. But Milo, who was only a couple months old at the time, knew his way back. I honestly followed him. Even after just a few trips to the dog park or around the block, he knew how to get home. He knew which sidewalks to take to get us back to our little one-bedroom apartment that just he and I shared. I remember thinking way back then that was one of the many things that made him such a magical companion to me, that he knew how to get me home. Throughout all my years of living in New York City, I would go home to visit my family in New Jersey as often as I could. Inevitably, when it was time to go back to the city, my mom would drive me to the local NJ Transit train station and wait for me as I lugged my heavy backpack onto the train. Even though she couldn't always see where I ended up sitting, she would sit in the parking lot in the driver's seat and wave. She waved until the train pulled away, and now I know why. That was her way of making sure that, just in case I looked back, I would know that she was behind me, with me, as I made my way home.